Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for the main event of the evening. Are you guys ready? Lumpini, I can't hear you. Are you guys ready? Let's bring out the fighters. Introducing to you first, fighting out the blue corner, 23 years of age, official weight 144 pounds. A professional Muay Thai record of 23 victories and only 3 defeats. Representing North London, England. Please give it up for Alfie S.เดชะพ
Here we have Alfie S.เดชะพ stepping into the blue corner for his final fight of 2024, and a big one it is, a 5-rounder, exactly what he told us he wanted.
Entering the ring is Alfie S.เดชะพ และในมุมแดงนะครับอายุ 26 ปีนะครับน้ำหนัก 144 ปอนด์นะครับชกมาทั้งหมด 70 ครั้งครับชนะ 50 แพ้ 20 ครั้งนะครับมาจากจันทบุรีเมืองไทยขอเสียงดังๆต้อนรับเพชรสามารถเพชรเกียรติเพชร
Into the blue corner for the final bout of the birthday show here at Lumpini. 26-year-old Phech Samart Phech Kia Phech, 70 fights, 50 wins, 20 losses. A formidable opponent for the fighter out of the UK. Excited for this one here.
Entering the ring is เพชรสามารถเพชรเกียรติเพชร Your referee in charge of the action กฤษดาพลตื้อ
Well, it has been an amazing night of fights here at Lumpini.
Yes, and we are on to our 10th and final bout. Now this is another 5-round fight, similar to what we just saw previously, as both fighters pay homage to their trainers, to their family, to their camps, and display the wide crew. We have Alfie S.ดชะพ in the blue corner and Phech Samart Phech Kia Phech in the red corner as Thailand takes on England.
Yeah, I mean, now, if I'm not mistaken, this SKS show here at Lumpini, of course, but Alfie, a former or current SKS champion,
yes,
right?
Current SKS champion, won that back in February this year at Omnoy Stadium.
Yeah, very cool. So Alfie, 26 fights, but no stranger to the SKS promotion. He's fought here at Lumpini before. Previous last fights, he was also on some tournaments, I believe at RWS. So very experienced young man from the UK, and he's going to use that experience against a Thai with 70 fights.
Yeah, it is something, but Alfie, he never lets anything get in his way. He's so confident in himself and his own ability, but still manages to maintain such a humble approach. He trains very, very hard. I can say that, I've witnessed it firsthand. But all equally, he's gone against some of the best and of the best at his weight category. So he knows what he needs to do, and he gets in there and he's going to get the job done. But nevertheless, Phech Samart Phech Kia Phech, he'll have the IQ, he'll have the strength. He's got 70 fights to his name. Like we say, these guys have been doing it day in, day out. And that is the conclusion of the Y crew. The final one we will see this evening here at Lumpini's 68th birthday special.
So I know Alfie is a notoriously aggressive fighter, to say the least. You think he's going to come out the gates like that, be in a 5-round fight?
I've seen him in 5-round fights before. He actually won by round 1 KO. But he will put the pressure on. He knows he can do it for 5 rounds. He will feel out. He'll use his stiff jab. He'll use his teep a little bit. But he's a Muay Thai through and through, and he sticks to his style. That's for sure. But I'm interested. I haven't seen Pet Kiat Pet fight before. I'm not sure what he's going to bring to the table. It would be interesting too if he's also an aggressive Muay Thai fighter and they both go forward. That would be a really exciting fight. Definitely some elbows, blood, everything we want to see for the final fight and your main event here this evening.
This is the main event of this show. SKS at Lumpini Stadium. Amazing night of fights so far. I'm sure this one will not disappoint as our main event.
I'm so excited. I'm literally sat on the edge of my seat as we get round number 1 underway, and the music is a go. That means the action is a go. Nice little low kick there from Alfie. Stiff jab, like I said, he loves to use that stiff jab to set up everything. Body shot from Pet Samart. Maybe he knows he needs to go for the body of Alfie because the height difference is slight, but it's still there. Straight into the clinch for Alfie where he wants to be. Just testing it out.
I like that little switch combo from Alfie there. He went into southpaw, threw a kick, hook right into a knee, and then right back where he wanted to be. Does he switch a lot? It's, you know, maybe momentarily. Pretty cheeky. I like it.
I've never seen him do that before. It's quite a skill to be able to fight orthodox and southpaw. Something that you really need to practice. That stiff jab works every time to set up those knees and those low kicks. Big 1-2 through the middle from Alfie Pierce from the UK. Pet Samart firing that kick, tries to fire back with a punch, evades the hands of Alfie. Steps up Alfie straight in there with his hands. He's really been working on his hands since his last fight and for his last fight against Pet Thong Thai from Sorsamai. He really worked on his hands for that fight, so it's brilliant to see him using them in this fight as well.
Yeah, I like the way he kind of paused with his lead hand right there. And then off of that pause, just like you said, a stiff jab. So it's real sneaky. It gets his opponent thinking maybe their elbow's coming or he's going to clinch up and then he gets a right jab through the middle there.
Yeah, those knees from Alfie, but a beautiful knee block there from Pet Samart. Alfie takes a step back, which is exactly how you need to avoid it. Ooh, big left elbow in the clinch there from Alfie, and that stiff jab again.
Pet Samart doing a good job trying to keep his game face, poker face on, but he doesn't look like he's liking those jabs very much.
He's really struggling to find his rhythm, and that's exactly what Alfie is planning to do. He looks so comfortable in there with his hands. He's letting his hands go. I've never seen that before.
I'm liking the confidence out of the young.
Yes, very, very confident, very composed. But Pet Samart, no stranger to 5-round fights, also confident, also composed, not giving much away yet. He has gone for a few long knees though, so perhaps we are going to have 2 more cows on our hands.
Here we are, first round, but it is heating up already, just under 10 seconds here.
Beautiful display of Muay Thai. For me, Alfie took that round just starting out a little bit faster, which I think is exactly what you need to do against Thais. But let's take a look at the replays in just a moment. I'm interested to see your thoughts on that round, Dougie.
Yeah, a little kick there from the Thai, but Alfie just marching in, hand over the face, landing knees. Mixing it up, really all the weapons. I mean, he is a taller forward fighter, but you can see knees there, searching for elbows. Elbows not there, back to the knees. The Thai, not really knowing what to do, but stalling.
It's nice to see him trying some new things, trying to use those kicks, switching to southpaw, switching stances. Similar to that we saw off Tom in the previous fight, he was able to use his footwork to set up his shots. It's really something that's underutilized in Muay Thai, using that footwork.
Is Alfie a fan of Sanchai? He had the little Sanchai shuffle going there.
I mean, not that I've heard of. Not that I've heard of. He tends to, but maybe.
He made it work for him right there. I mean, let's see what happens in the second round here.
They've got a lot more to give, that's for sure. That was a very tame first round.
Yeah.
Very tame.
That was the feel-out round. I'm excited for the second, third round.
That's one thing about Alfie. He's an exciting fighter and he wants to entertain people. He doesn't want a boring fight.
Yeah. And the people love it, man. That you become the people's champ for sure. Win, lose, or draw. Just go out, guns a-blazing.
And there we go with those 4-5-piece hand combinations of Alfie Pierce. Petsamart looking comfortable on the back foot, using that arm control to keep Alfie at a distance where he can.
Ty letting off a bit more kicks. I think they told him to keep the range this round for sure. As they clinch up. Alfie was strong in that clinch. Looks very comfortable there.
That's where he wants to be. Exactly where he wants to be. So I'll be interested to see if Petsamart is wanting to engage, but for now he's looking like he just wants to push off. Oh! Nice sweep there from Alfie. Petsamart up, back, composed to center ring. Firing those body kicks. Oh! Nice stepping the elbow there.
Oh, beautiful elbow over the top. Just marching forward. Not the most aggressive I've seen him, but he's just inching forward. He just continues to move forward. I mean, he just doesn't go back.
It's really hard to deal with somebody who's putting that pressure on you, and especially somebody that's gonna fire those elbows, not afraid to get into a war. Sometimes when we see Thai people, they know they need to fight again next month. They don't want to take the damage. But Alfie, he's not bothered. He's gonna get into a war with you. Oh! Big elbow over the top of Alfie, and again with that right elbow. Whoa! I just don't know if he's got the strength to keep the arm control.
I don't know. His poker face is good, but I mean, I'm curious to see the heart on this young man continuing forward, because you know Alfie's just going to keep turning it up.
Yeah, definitely. But Petsamart, he's got some nasty elbows of his own.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, beautiful knees there. He just finds a way to march through. If one knee's not there, he just steps, marches through, finds the other one. It's just a wheel of combos that, you know, one's not there, just keep it going. Ooh.
That was a big one, but Alfie shook it off, and in he goes again for the clinch. Petsamart using that jab to keep him at bay, definitely utilizing his feeling out round, but Alfie's not letting him. He's not letting him. He does not want to give him the opportunity to move around, fire that jab and fire that kick.
Similar, look, you know, you do have to be careful as the pressure fighter not to catch those elbows coming in.
You do. You have to be aware that you're going to take some damage. You're going to take some heavy shots. But you've got to be able to take it. Alfie's just going forward now, pressuring forward. And I love how he hooks over the arms and sets up the elbow left to right. Beautiful work.
Yeah, absolutely grinding. I think grinding is the best word I can think of. When you talk about Alfie's style.
Petsamart really needs to have some conditioning to maintain the pace that Alfie's going to put on him in this third round. So far, I've not seen too much from him, but he did land a heavy elbow.
Ooh, and that inside short elbow there from Petsamart was a bit nice. He's going to have to find more of those, I think, in this third and fourth if he wants to keep him away.
He's going to have to keep his strength, keep his balance, because Alfie's just going to smother him time and time again. He's going to go forward. corner of Alfie Pierce, one of the most incredible trainers I've had the honor to work alongside in my time in Thailand. Technically so perfect, but has the most incredible Muay mat pad style. Xavier as well, Alfie's best friend here in Thailand, supporting him for the Lumpini birthday show. Nonetheless, Pet Samart, he's got his trainer, he's talking to him, he's giving him harsh words, and he's telling him exactly how he needs to face the force of Alfie Pierce.
And Javi's got like 12 bandages on his face. I mean, I feel like everyone from Dechapon is just an animal. And here we go.
Whoa, big team from Alfie to start round number 3. And the action is a go. There is no breathing space given whatsoever. Pet Samart goes for the sweep. Doesn't quite manage to do it. Alfie goes in with a big right elbow and a left one to follow up in the clinch.
I don't even think the bell had finished ringing before Alfie started to on him from the gate. These two are locked up, exchanging knees.
Pet Samart manages to get that right knee over outside, which is a very dominant position to be in on the rope. But Alfie firing the hands followed by a kick straight into that clinch. Not just launching in there, setting it up beautifully with that body kick.
Yeah, and he seems to time like when he even if he takes a kick right there, he seems to find a way to step in right after.
Yeah.
Like automatic knows where to be to land the knee.
Nice work from Alfie there, catching to that big knee. Pet Samart locking up the clinch. Sneaky knee there. I think the referee called for a break before that knee was given.
See Pet Samart hunting for that elbow as they engage. Trying to slip it in real quick as Alfie crashes in.
Those elbows, Alfie just keeps putting them in. I don't know how his head's taking anymore. And again. Oh.
Halfway through the round. Halfway through this absolute war of the 3rd round so far. Both corners cheering them on.
Pet Samart goes in for that big long left knee. Beautiful work. Re-angles and fires the body kick. Alfie calls for more action. A big uppercut there through the middle. Pet Samart is firing the elbows, but Alfie's they're just not landing quite so clean.
It's like a battle of the marching, like they're timing each other's marching knees. Trying to figure out how to outstep each other, just timing correctly.
Just under a minute to go. The gas tanks are still going. Pet Samart doesn't look like he's tiring, and neither is Alfie. So it's really going to be a case of who's the most conditioned in this clinch battle. Pet Samart getting some really nice stacking knees through the middle there. And a big marching knee with that power over the face. And nullified with a big block. Alfie answers that with a big right hand. Beautiful work.
I like to see the kicks and boxing from Alfie. I know his last fight, that guy stalled against him a lot. He's going to have to find a way around that. I think he's landing a lot more in this fight. Oh, amazing elbow. Really good timing.
Last seconds of the 3rd round. Pet Samart thinks he's taking that one. His hands are up, but Alfie also looking pretty pleased with himself. It's really quite even, but I do think Alfie put it on him early, and I think that was the best thing to do.
Nice elbows. Oh, just missing that one. Beautiful technique as you can see Alfie pull down on the guard to open up that elbow. He's a true master at that. They're just not landing enough yet to cut anyone. But I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2 rounds if we see some cuts by the volume of elbows that have been launched in this fight so far.
There's got to be a cut in this fight. There has got to be some blood somewhere. But the defense and the arm control, that's what's impressing me the most, is the arm control. They make it look so easy, but it's really, really not.
Yeah. I'm not disappointed in this final main event, Eleanor. Not at all.
No, there is action, and they're bringing action. Let's see as they go into round number 4. Who can bring the most action? It's going to be a competition, that's for sure. I want to see everything. I want to see all weapons firing. I'm more impressed with Alfie's boxing, but Pet Smart, he's able to get those body kicks in, that's for sure.
Round number 4.
The big money rounds, usually the big clinching round as well. Let's see how it goes. Both fighters going for it, giving everything. Alfie goes for the sweep. Pet Smart stumbles but manages to stay on top. Knees, tip for tap through the middle. Ooh, that is a fast-paced start.
Masters of the marching long straight into the elbows. Into the clinch.
Big elbow from Alfie Pierce there of England. Eats those knees but gets the palm of the face and manages to get around that knee block beautifully. Big sweep from Pet Smart though.
If you are an aspiring knee fighter, study
You
this
need
fight.
to watch the fight. That is for sure. Long knees, clinch knees, arm control, elbows, everything but the kitchen sink is being thrown into this fight.
I like the way that he switches it from marching. Pet Smart thinks the knee's coming, he drops the elbow over the top.
Nicely dropping Alfie there. Definitely the right thing to do as Pet Smart came on the offense.
How is that? This is a spectacle. The pace too in this 4th round. Halfway through the 4th round here, and these young men are just launching elbows and knees at each other.
Pet Smart is walking forward now, marching down. Alfie looks like the tables are turned, but still just as active in the clinch there. Really good work. Alfie now utilising that knee block against the opponent to set up boxing. The uppercut is working beautifully. The active corner there of S.ＤeshaPa Japan. Xavier calling for more action for Alfie to come forward. But Alfie looking pretty confident. Pretty comfortable on his back foot to set up that knee block and utilise those elbows. This is a different fighter that we're seeing right now.
That's some versatility right there. I mean, if your whole thing is going forward and you're still feeling comfortable at the back foot.
Big knee from Alfie there on the rope and jumps into that one. But Pet Smart locks him up. Looking a little bit gassed. It's going to be a case of who's got the bigger gas tank.
Right across the hairline. Through the elbow there. Knees, more knees, endless knees from both these fighters. Nice kick punch. I like that technique there from Alfie.
Punches are snapping the head back of Pet Smart. Pinging bang every time and again and again. Alfie scores there. Beautiful. Tries to find a hold to that left elbow. 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds to go in this fourth round. What a round of action between these two. I'm struggling to score this one, to be honest. I think it's going to depend on what the judges favour personally, because each judge, fortunately, it's just the way they see it in their eyes sometimes, but I would hate to be the judge for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, an endless amount of action here. The volume from both these guys, just marching, kneeing, elbowing.
Yeah.
This is,
Absolutely
you want to be this active when you clinch up, right? I mean, these guys just don't stop.
Yeah, the referee isn't diving in every 3 seconds to break them apart. It's really, really a Muay Thai specialist fight.
Yeah, this is great. Some sweeps too, some really good sweeps.
Let's see, though. I do think it's pretty even. I do think so. I would hate to score in this fight. I absolutely hate it.
I believe this is exactly what you want from a main event, though.
Action. All through and through action of all weapons. That is exactly what we want. You're right, Dougie.
Yeah,
round number 5. I don't think there's going to be any dancing in center ring in this fight. I think these two, they've got the heart to fight till the very, very, very end.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any dance off either, Eleanor.
Let's see. This is the final 3 minutes of the entire event. And what an exciting 3 minutes it's going to be as both fighters are going to give their all. Off we go. This is the end of the fight. And round number 5 is a go. Alfie on the front foot again. Walking forward, marching down. Pet Samart edging backwards. Maybe he feels he's done enough to win this fight on the back foot now.
Maybe. Yeah, I will say if Alfie can land some more of those elbows on the bridge of the eyebrow there of Petsamart, it does look a bit puffy. That left eye of Petsamart is bulging out.
Those teeth of Petsamart stabbing in. Alfie, oh, big left knee there as he launches in. Pulls the crowd into action as well. He really is. Nice body shot there. Petsamart firing back on his own. Cheering at his own score before his head pings back again. That palm over the face. Really strong, dominant position there. Exactly where you want to be in the clinch.
I think it is a little too close. Petsamart foot off the gas. I think this plays to Alfie if he can land some.
I completely agree. I think Petsamart should have carried on fighting like he was fighting in round number 4. But I am never, ever, ever good at my judging. Let's stick to commentary. Alfie firing the body kicks. We love to see that from him.
Yeah, he is long. Landing those kicks from distance.
Petsamart re-angled beautifully, dancing around. He really thinks he's done enough with only a minute to go in this 5th and final round. But for me, Alfie's just really taking the fight to him, putting the pressure on still, wanting to give the crowd everything they came to see. Sticking the tongue out. The showmanship from Alfie Pierce of the United Kingdom, phenomenal. But a beautiful kick and block there from Petsamart in the clinch again. Fires that body kick, re-angles every time. That is something that you just can't teach. The ties, the way they do that so well.
I think it's one of those things too, when somebody has such a similar style that you're fighting, you might actually play to your advantage to be able to kind of skirt out of the way because you know a little bit what your opponent's trying to do. It makes it a very technical Muay Thai fight. This is amazing.
This is in the 144 pounds division. Alfie's gone up a little bit for this fight, but still looking sharp, still looking strong. Petsamart smiling, thinking he's done enough too. They're just going to dance around for the final second, and that is the final bell. I have no idea how the judges will score it. I think so, but I don't want to say.
Yeah, I'd say if you're just going off the first 3 rounds, I'd have to give it to Alfie out of the UK for sure. But Petsamart, I gotta give it to him, man. Hung in there, elbow for elbow, knee for knee, exchanging kicks.
He took the fight to Alfie as well. It's exactly what we wanted to see.
Oh, yeah.
Really high level of Muay Thai. Absolutely beautiful. So impressed by both of the men in the ring right now.
Fantastic. Main event of the 68th birthday show at Lumpini Stadium.
And what a show it's been. Thank you for joining us. Let's hand over to Peter for the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges scores it the same, 47-48. For your winner, by way of unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Alfie Sodesha Pan.
And there we have your winner for your
ขอเรียน
main
เชิญ
event.
พลโทนะครับสุรินทร์ปริยานุภาพนะครับผู้อำนวยการศูนย์พัฒนากีฬากองทัพบกมวยไทยลุมพินีนะครับขึ้นมามอบถ้วยรางวัลให้กับผู้ชนะในค่ำคืนนี้ด้วยนะครับผู้ชนะคืออัลฟี่ซอเดชักพันครับมาจากช่วงเหนือของลอนดอนนะครับประเทศอังกฤษครับ
Thank you for joining
May I
us
please
for
invite
the
พลโทสุรินทร์ปริยานุภาพผู้อำนวยการศูนย์พัฒนากีฬากองทัพบกมวยไทยลุมพินี to come up into the ring and give the fighter the trophy. Congratulations to Alfie Sodeshapan from England,
I will
winning a unanimous decision over เพชรสามารถ เพชรเก ยรต ไกร